Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to Cricket Happenings. Unfortunately, it's a very late Cricket Happening show today because I was working today, so I'm back here. And in this part of the cricket show, we are looking at the inaugural Sri Lankan Premier League that began today. There were two matches played which I'll be talking about. One match was actually decided by the Duckworth Lewis, and the other match went the whole hog. Well, also we look at the tour match that Derbyshire and South Africa are clashing in. I'll be talking about that. You all know that the Under 19 World Cup is going on in Australia, but I don't have time to actually bring those updates for you, unfortunately. But I'm going to start off with the first match today, which was decided by the Duckworth Lewis method. This was the Sri Lankan Premier League. As you know, the Sri Lankan Premier League didn't really really didn't start off the blocks last time, but this time it finally did, and the Sri Lankan Premier League was played, the curtain raiser was played at the R. Premadasa Stadium here in Colombo, where Naganhira Nagas actually versus Ruhuna Royals, but due to rain, the match was decided by the Duckworth Lewis method. Naganhira Nagas became the first team to win the first match of the Sri Lankan Premier League here. They beat the Naganhira Nagas by 5 runs by the Duckworth Lewis method. As far as Ruhuna Royals were concerned, they made 100 and they were 134 all out. Contributions coming in from the high scorer was Lahiru Tirimani, who made 34 of 33 balls, no boundaries, just a 6. And then some little contributions coming from Aaron Finch, 14 of 15 balls, 2 fours. Mahela Jayawardene made 15 of 16 balls, 2 fours. 19 from Danny Harris, 19 of 18 balls with 2 fours. 18 coming from Shahid Afridi's blade of just 12 deliveries, 1 4 and 1 6, and 14 coming from El Shamra Silva. And Tisra Pereira contributed 11. Bowling figures 3 for 15. Shaminda Ranga bowled beautifully, 3 for 15. His figures 1 for 75. In fact, the bowlers were good. The costliest bowler was Ajanta Mendes, who actually gave them the breakthrough. 4 overs no made in 3 for 34. 4 overs no made in 1 for 36 for Ben Lawlin. And Patirana bowled 4 overs no made in none for 29. Naganhira Nagas were as I said, the rain came in and played spoil sport, and they finished at, when the match was decided by the Duckworth Lewis method, Naganhira Nagas actually won the match by the Duckworth Lewis method. They finished at 77 for 2 after 12 overs. For them, Jayasundra made 25, 26 balls, 3 fours. Ahmed Shahzad was out for a duck. And then Travis Burt really smashed the bowling, 33 of 38 balls with 4 fours. He had an unbeaten 34. Angel Matthews was keeping him company, not out on 4. Malinga bowled 2 overs, 1 for 4, 1 for 20 for Lakshita. Wahab Riaz 2 overs for 9. Shahid Afridi bowled 3 overs for 22. And as I said, Naganhira Nagas became the first team to win a match in the Sri Lankan Premier League, as they won by the Duckworth Lewis method against Ruhuna Royals. Now the next match that took place, this match was actually went the whole hog, and it was decided with Basna Hira Cricket Dundee clashing against Kandurata Warriors. And now Basna Hira Cricket Dundee, they made 129 for 3 of 13 overs. Only 13 overs were possible, probably due to rain. So 13 overs were bowled either side. 13 overs, it was Basna Hira Cricket Dundee making 129 for 3. There it was Tilakatne Dilshan, the captain, who not only did well with the bat, he also did well with the ball to pick up some wickets, and then he also got the man of the match. So Tilakatne Dilshan had an unbeaten 66. In fact, he screeched to 66 of just 39 deliveries, 7 fours and 3 sixes. And then Brad Hodge contributed 27 of 20 balls with 4 fours. Borgas was not out on 15, 129 for 3. The Basna Hira Cricket Dundee. Bowling figures, Sohail Tanvir was really costly, but he took all the wickets, 3 for 31 for him of 3. 2 overs for 30, Kulashekara was, as I said, Dilshan really went after every bowler, Sohail Tanvir, Kulashekara. Then if you see Dilhara Fernando, Dilhara, 2 overs, none for 24, Scott Starries 2 overs for 13, 3 overs. The bowlers, even Saeed Ajmal went for 25 runs of his 3 overs. It was all thanks to Tilakatne Dilshan, as I screeched along to 66 of just 39 deliveries. Lokorachi bowled 1 over for 6 runs. And Kandurata Warriors found the going very, very tough. They finished with 95 for 7 of 13 overs. The only 2 persons to get into double figures was Tilan Samaravira, the opener, who made 24 of 15 balls with 4 fours, and Pereira, who made 35, 21 balls with 3 fours and 2 sixes. Otherwise, it was a phone number. Vitanage was out for 7, Misbah ul Haq was out for 1, Scott Styris made 4, Kulashekara was run out for 7, Dilhara was not out on 7, Lokurachi was not out on naught, and Sohail Tanveer run out for naught, and Sohail Tanveer was not out on 3. 95 for 7 they finished with, losing the match by 34 runs. So the Basnahira Cricket Dundee winning the match by 34 runs. But as I said, Tilgandha Dilshan was the hero, not only with the bat, he also did well with the ball by picking up. In fact, after smashing 66, he came and started doing it with the ball. He had 3 overs, no maiden, 2 for 26. He picked up some vital wickets there. If you see the first wicket of Thilan Samravira, he got him stumped by Smith for 24. Jayaratne bowled 2 overs for 14. Langwell 3 overs, 1 for 16. Nuwan Pradeep 3 overs, 1 for 21. And Rangana had 2 overs, no maiden, 1 for 17. Tilgandha Dilshan of Basnahira Cricket Dundee getting the man of the match. So both the matches were over there as far as the Sri Lankan Premier League were concerned. So it was good to see the Sri Lankan Premier League finally getting off to a start. And now I'm going to just have a peek at the match, because the third test is coming up between England and South Africa, and one is really waiting to watch it. It's coming on 16th of August, and this is the last tour game that the South Africans will be playing before that test. And well, it was against Derbyshire. South Africa made 365 for 4, which I had already covered the earlier day. And as far as Derbyshire is concerned, they replied with 174 for 9, with the highest scorer being Whitley, 51 of 63 balls, 6 fours and 3 sixes. He smacked 3 sixes of the bowling of successive sixes of the bowling of Robin Peterson, 29 coming from Madsen. Lineker made 14, 37 from Usman Khwaja, the Australian import, of 46 balls with 6 fours, 174 for 9. And as far as the bowling was concerned, it was a good bowling for Lonwaba Satsobe. He was not in his element and probably in the last tour match. Today bowled 10 overs on maiden, 445, bowled very well. 2 for 31 for Vernon Philander, who also went on to make a 50 with the bat. 2 for 35 for Imran Tahir, got past his no ball problems that he had in the test matches. Morkel had 1 for 23, and as far as South Africa were concerned, they finished at close of play on 168 for 7 of 40 overs. And Thomas Solakile, who is the reserve wicket keeper in the team, after Mark Boucher was out of the international cricket. In fact, Solakile contributed 26 with 4 boundaries, and then, as I said, Vernon Philander was still batting there, and Vernon Philander, that will do him a lot of good, showing his all-round skills. Had an unbeaten 68 to his name of just 80 deliveries. He had 9 fours and 2 sixes in that knock. Very good knock from Vernon Philander, also showing with the bat and the ball now. And Dale Steyn made 34 of 28 balls with 3 fours and 2 sixes. 168 for 7. South Africa finished with the wicket taker of Footit, 11 overs, 2 maidens, 38 runs on 4 wickets. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I'm just trying to see whether I can give you any under-19 World Cup updates. If at all I'm able to do it, that would be great. So probably I'm trying to see. Yes, I have some updates here. We have a game going on in the under-19 World Cup, ICC under-19 World Cup in Australia, where South Africa under-19 are playing at Bangladesh. They are the ones who are batting first. Currently, the South Africa under-19 team is the South Africa under-19 team. I'm just waiting for the scores to come up. 74 for 1 currently in the 15th over against Bangladesh. And Ireland under-19 are 33 for 4. They are struggling against the England under-19. As you know, England yesterday had England actually had a win over Australia, the host team. In fact, it was Australia who actually, being the host, they won the match against England. So right now, Ireland are struggling against England under-19 team. India are also not doing well. They're 34 for 2 against the West Indies under-19 team in the 14th over, and New Zealand under-19 are 51 for 1 in the 16th over against Scotland under-19 team. Well, dear fans, and another news that I have is that Kevin Peterson, as you know, he really he first said he got into some hot water there, and one was even thinking what is going to happen before the third test. Finally, the news is out. Kevin Peterson has had an agreement with the ECB, and he has decided to commit himself to all the formats of the game. And let me tell you, that will be great news for all the cricket fans all over the world, because everyone would love to see Peterson bat. He's a magnificent batsman, and I'm very happy to see that Kevin Peterson has decided to play in all formats of the game, be it 2020, one-day internationals or test matches, and that is going to do a great deal of good to this England team. And England team, I can only say one thing: they are definitely going to benefit from this move that Kevin Pietersen has taken. So Kevin Pietersen, all the cricket fans of the world, thank you for that decision that you have taken. Well, on this note, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I would like to end my cricket show for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.